You are something.
Sтой! Хорош! Давай, Ilia, давай!
World figure skating champion Ilia Malinin from the United States has stated that he wants to compete until at least 2034. Dear reviewers, please subscribe to the channel, like it, and thank you.
Стой! И давай!
I think I still have a huge amount of room for growth, especially if we are talking about, say, the next 3 Olympic cycles, during which I want to continue competing. I hope that over these years I can become the most complete skater I can be. Of course, I don't know how well my body will handle it after the number of jumps I'm already doing, but my goal is at least 3 Olympics 2026, 2030, and 2034. Of course, I'll be guided by how I feel and how much of my passion for figure skating remains. So who knows, maybe it will be the 4th or 5th cycle, Malinin told sports correspondent Maya Bagrianseva. Ilia Malinin seems to have 100% figure skating experience and collected all the achievements. The only thing missing is Olympic gold, because he hasn't competed at the Games yet. 7 quadruples at the Grand Prix final, and a somersault to boot. 7. Needless to say, no one had ever managed this before. Ilia took a risk in the short program. He attempted a unique quadruple axel triple toe loop combination, but he stepped out and ended up in an unusual 3rd place heading into the free skate. It seemed he wasn't planning on taking any more risks. He even doubted he'd ever attempt the combination. I understand it's very difficult, that it takes a lot of time and concentration. So I think I'll try a slightly different approach in the future, if I ever attempt it again. And he did attempt 7 quadruples in the free skate. Nathan Chen first landed 6 quads back in Pyeongchang 2018, but he hasn't made any progress in terms of quads since then. And there was no one else to do it except Malinin. Ilia is the only one who performs the quad at competitions, a jump that even Chen hadn't mastered before. And today, Malinin landed an axel not even at the start, but as his 2nd jump, after a quad flip. Just look at this crazy sequence. A quad flip, a quad axel, a quad lutz, a quad loop, quad lutz-Euler triple flip and quad toe, triple toe combinations, plus a quad salchow triple axel sequence. All the quads, plus his signature somersault at the end. He simply can't do more, that's the limit. Essentially, Malinin has no room for improvement, except maybe trying quintuples. But is he even worth it, considering he already scored almost as much in his free program as Mikhail Shadorov and Adam Xiao-Him-Fa in their 2 programs? The scores are perfect, goes of CS and above. 0 under rotations, no mistakes on the jumps. He also has the new most valuable element in history, a quadruple lutz triple flip combination over a Euler, worth 2363 points. A terrific performance. Daniel Grassl, who also put on a great performance and was leading before Malinin's appearance, bowed amusingly to Ilia on camera. This amused Malinin. 238.24, a new world record score in the free program. 10 points higher than the previous one, which also belonged to Ilia. And here are the emotions, first about the free program scores, then about the overall score. Interestingly, he's still 3 points short of the world record. Nathan Chen scored 335.30 at the 2019 Grand Prix final, with 5 quads in the free skate, but a clean short program. This is Ilia's 3rd attempt at a 7 quad. 1. A year ago, the judges under-rotated all his jumps at the Grand Prix final. 2. In March, at the World Championships, he had a butterfly on his lutz. 3. Now everything's as it should be. Malinin won the Grand Prix final. Are we expecting 7 quads at the Olympics? Tiktamashiva on Malinin's performance. What was your reaction to Malinin's 7 quad? I saw the practice. The competition wasn't that surprising to me. At first, you see it and think, well, yeah, he landed 7 quads. And when you finally realize what just happened before your eyes, you realize the scale of what happened. Initially, the ease with which Ilia lands quadruple jumps can be misleading. It's truly very difficult, but he's a genius. Toe loops and lutzes look effortless to him. And it all looks like anyone could do it, but 7 quads, that's something out of this world. Do you think this risk is justified? Do you think he should try to achieve the same level of performance at the Olympics? I think they'll make the right decision. But if he's already shown he can do it, why not? Tiktamashiva told Championat correspondent Mark Kravchenko. Alexander Lakernik, honorary vice president of the International Skating Union, ISU, singled out what he considers the best skater of 2025 and named an event that has become key for Russian figure skating this year. I consider Ilia Malinin to be the best skater of 2025. And the best event of the past year for Russian figure skating is the qualification of two athletes for the Olympic Games. The ice is slippery. The Olympics are still a month and a half away. So, it's difficult to talk about the guys' chances. But they should be fighting for top spots. RIA Novosti Sport quotes Lakernik as saying, "Three-time Olympic champion, 10-time world figure skating champion, and State Duma deputy Irina Radnina praised the unique technical level and potential of American figure skater Ilia Malinin. Ilia Malinin is a stunning skater. This is recognized not only by our country but by the entire world. Technically, he demonstrates what one can only dream of. I saw incredible potential in him the moment he appeared on the world stage. He is an absolute gem who continues to grow and develop. At first, he showed technically complex things, but his skating was quite simple. Today, his programs have become much more interesting. I recently had similar feelings about Nathan Chen. I can't say the gap in Ilya's favor is crazy. At the moment, Chen's skating is even more interesting. Yes, Ilia jumps amazingly, his technique is fantastic. He has all the makings, but I can't yet call him the ideal of senior men's skating. Can Gumenik compete with Malinin? He needs to skate cleanly first, then we can talk about any kind of rivalry. There's no need to be arithmetical about the number of quadruple jumps. SPORT24 quotes Radnina as saying, "Ice show producer and agent for American figure skater Ilia Malinin, Ari Zakarian, responded to a question about his protege's condition ahead of the 2026 Winter Olympics. Everything is fine with Malinin right now. His training is going according to plan, no problems. He's calmly preparing for the US Championships, then for the Olympic Games. Mentally, I think he's ready. There's pressure, of course, but the coaches and choreographers have done a good job. The main thing is to avoid injuries and illnesses, and the rest will fall into place." MetaRatings quotes Zakarian as saying, "Tarasova stated that Ilia Malinin has shown everyone what to strive for. Honored coach of the USSR Tatiana Tarasova stated that American figure skater Ilia Malinin has set a new standard in men's single skating. According to her, he has demonstrated a level that everyone should now aspire to." In a conversation with a Sport Express correspondent, Tarasova expressed her admiration for the athlete's progress. "I was amazed by the American single skater Ilia Malinin, who, I think, has done everything possible. He has done everything one could dream of and shown us what to strive for. We won that too," the coach said. As a reminder, on December 6, Malinin won a convincing victory at the Grand Prix final in Japan, setting a world record for his free skate. He landed 7 quadruple jumps and scored 238.24 points, demonstrating incredible technical ability.
The lost.
Хорошо.
Наверх туда аккуратнее.
Хорош! Хорошо. Да!
Begin. Where light no longer reaches.
Давай.
Аккуратно, наверх туда, наверх.
Давай! Хорош!
Спокойно, спокойно туда. Ай-яй-яй.
Стой!
Давай, давай, давай.
Давай.
Ты можешь, ты можешь. Ну